Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace. I have so many props down here, you guys have no idea. I'm huge. I have to prove a point today, okay? I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2025, the album Dad AF. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I had to sing that song today because we were talking about all these friendships, okay? So hold on, before I get into this video, I need to get my chapstick on there and get ready because I got some tea to spill. I also need to stretch out here so that when I'm reaching real hard, I'm all stretched out so I don't hurt any muscles while I'm reaching. Okay, let's get into this. In the last couple of videos, so many people are like, what has happened to you? You are reaching so hard. You were never like this before. Oh my God, you're reaching so hard. Yesterday in my video, I even said, I'm like bending over because this like ring light that I have is, I can't sit straight up. Anyway, yesterday even in my video, I said, and I thought, I like went back and I watched the video, and I like, on any issue that I said it could be this, or it could be that, it could be this, I don't know, maybe it's nothing. And I even showed that people send me their conspiracy speculations, right? So these videos are just me sharing fans of the YouTube interworld or whatever, the beauty influencer community. People message me these things, and if I get enough messages about it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk about it, right? It's really not me reaching. Half the time I'm talking about it, I'm like, I wonder if there's any truth to this, I wonder if there's not, whatever. But the thing is that when you have done this as long as I have, drama, I mean, it's serious. We're serious business over here, okay? When you've done this as long as I have, typically things that we have talked about that are accused of reaching come to fruition about a month or two down the road. So I want to just say, because I said this in my video the other day, if we're going to talk about these people, if I'm going to talk about these people and I'm going to try my best to leave my bias at the door when I come in, then I think that we should all try to do that so that we can have a real conversation over here, okay? That we can have an honest conversation and whatever about these people. But just listen, this is the other thing I think we forget sometimes in talking about bias. When you are talking about having bias, that doesn't mean that you can't have an opinion about a situation that happened, right? Like for example, Coke and Pepsi, okay? I don't care about the people that own Coke and Pepsi. I got no investment in it whatsoever, right? I got some pretty strong opinions about Coke and Pepsi. We could sit here and have an hour-long conversation. If you don't believe me, go watch my review channel. I share my opinions over there all the time, right? I don't have to have a personal attachment to that issue to have an opinion. Now, if I was hanging out with, like, I don't know, the owner of Pepsi, and then I got on here and I said, Pepsi's the best drink in the entire world, then I would have to own my bias, okay? And I think that that's completely different. So in situations like that, I will get on here and I will say, hey, listen, I just talked to this person. I don't know that maybe I can say that and be, I totally understand now why people over there think that that is a ghost. It is not. It is a clock sitting on a table. But people always are like, do you have a ghost over there in the corner? But I will do that in my videos, and I've said this now like 4 times, I'm oversaying it. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about Gabriel Zamora. So you know what I'm going to say, and I need a little help from Chatty Patty. Now, I reviewed Chatty Patty on my review channel, and I did a giveaway over there. I still haven't announced it, but I did pick my winner. So not today's video, but tomorrow, because I've already filmed today's video, I reviewed the McDonald's smoothies. It's a really good, there's a good story in that video. So anyway, but tomorrow's review video, or the next day, whichever one, if I don't film one tomorrow, I'll do it the next day. Whichever one is my next review video, I will announce the winner of the Chatty Patty, because I got 2 of them. So anyway, I need Chatty Patty's help for a second. Are you ready? Okay. We're going to talk about Gabriel Zamora today.
Hello. I love you, Peter.
No, Tati, no!
No, Tati, no!
No, Tati, no! No, Tati, no!
No, Daddy, no! No, Daddy, no!
I had to so bad. Okay. When I did that contest over there, I got so many people. I was like, what is something that you would have Chatty Patty say? And so many people, you can get Chatty Patty yourself on Amazon. So many people said, no, Tati, no. So we're going to talk about Gabriel Zamora today, okay? And I want to do a little history lesson of Gabriel Zamora in this whole drama universe. And think, listen, can we just have some fun today? Seriously, this is my conspiracy speculation, okay? This is just my opinions about things that I see going on. I'm just going to put out some facts, okay, of what truly is going on. Y'all make your own conspiracy speculations, and let's just have fun with it. Talk about it in the comment section below, okay? So anyway, just imagine you're sitting around with your friend, and you're drinking your coffee, or your frappuccino, or whatever you're doing, okay? So, here's kind of the pot of Dramageddon, okay? And we are going to cook us up some drama in Dramageddon, because I feel like Dramageddon 3 is about to happen. Now, here you have a big part of the Dramageddon pot is Shane and Jeffrey's series. I think if you watch my videos on a regular basis, you know that I think, okay, that something is going on with all of that, and that is heating up the Dramageddon. Woo! Hot toddy! Well, let's talk about hot toddy for a second, okay? We'll just throw in a little bit of hot toddy over there. Jeffree Star is now unfollowed. No, she's not too salty. We'll put in pepper. So anyway, let's put in a little bit of hot toddy. So he's now unfollowed Toddy, okay? Now, we don't know what that's about, but that could have something to do with the series. People are speculating that it has a lot to do with the series, okay? A lot of people are speculating that this is an experiment for the series. I got a lot of comments about that. I can't believe I'm just holding this pot in this video. That this is an experiment that Shane is doing for the series to see how quick drama comes up if somebody unfollows somebody. I don't really believe after what happened in Dramageddon 2, if we want to call it that Toddy's going to be part of that, okay? I'm telling you, I don't think she is. So I don't believe that that has anything to do with it. Plus, if that were the experiment, then Toddy would have unfollowed Jeffree too, and that has not occurred yet, right? So down the road, for all of the people that said to me, no, you don't know what you're talking about, this is about the Shane series, when that doesn't come out in the Shane series, please come back and apologize. I'm just saying, thank you. Okay. So then let's talk about James Charles, Manny, and all of that. Here, we'll just put some pepper, okay? And then today we're going to talk about Gabriel Zamora. Now, Gabriel Zamora, to me, he's kind of the cheese whiz of the drama community, ain't he? Okay, so there he is. And now look what we got, okay? We got Gabriel Zamora coming in, and we got a good cheese whiz soup going on. Can't wait. Okay. I love you, Gabriel. Okay, so we're going to talk about Gabriel Zamora and what happened. I started getting rampant messages. This salt is going everywhere. Oh, my Lord. I am too superstitious for that. What is it? Right shoulder, left shoulder, right, both. Who cares? Okay, so here it is, okay? Some of you are loving this, and some of you are like, what is going on over here? I have never watched one of his videos before. Well, this isn't how it is every day. Maybe every other day. Okay, so anyway, I started getting all these rampant messages from people saying that Gabriel Zamora had followed Manny again. I don't know when that occurred, okay? I was just saying to a friend of mine today, it would be really easy for all of us out there if there was some app that would tell us when people follow people. It would just make it so much easier, wouldn't it? So anyway, so he started following Manny, and Manny started following him again on Instagram, okay? Then they started kind of having this interaction. Then Laura Lee, and this is about her adoption, so I'm not going to talk about that because that I think is a very personal story, so I'm not going to get into that. But Gabriel Zamora liked her announcement of that on Twitter and also came out and said, you're an amazing person, Laura, okay? These are people, now we're going to do a history lesson, okay? So that when people say you're reaching, no, this is like, we have come full circle in a year, right? These are people that he like sold out a year ago for his friendship with Jeffree Star. So we're going to talk about this. And this has really nothing to do with Jeffree Star. So Jeffree Star is just kind of like a player over here in this. So this has nothing to do with Jeffree Star. I won't be speaking really about Jeffree Star today, except for in reference to Gabriel Zamora. Okay. So if you don't know what you don't know is a lot. A year ago, almost like it was in August, Manny Mua, Nikita Dragon, Gabriel Zamora, and Manny, Gabriel, Nikita, Gabriel. Who's the fourth person? Laura. How could I forget? Oh, I guess everybody else has. I did too. I'm joking, Laura. I'm only joking, okay? So anyway, so they're on this NARS brand trip, right? And they recreated, supposedly, the picture of the Kardashians where they're all flipping off the camera, right? And so then Gabriel Zamora was the one that posted the picture, and he said something about like the B word. We don't say it over here because this channel's family friendly. But he said something like, is bitter because we don't need him or something. Well, everybody thought he was talking about Jeffree Star. It was like this huge deal, right? And Jeffree didn't really say a whole lot right when it came out because it just kind of imploded on the four of them, right? And so all this happened, and then they're all kind of like figuring out what to do and all this kind of stuff. And so they're all like doing these, you know, apology videos. We saw Laura's, well, this was, then after that, people all dug all these stuff up on Laura Lee and all this kind of stuff. I did my fair share of videos over there. I participated in all that as well. Okay. So then that happened, right? Well, what was interesting about this was that Gabriel quickly turned, okay? There was this whole discussion about Jeffree Star and put out something, and then Gabriel Zamora responded to it and said, like, imagine standing a, you know what, a RACIST, and then he put that out, and so there was like this division still between he and Jeffree Star. So then he meets up with Jeffree Star, and apparently they have some conversation. Wouldn't you like to be a fly on the wall for that conversation? I'd like to know what happened, right? And who knows what happened. But then Gabriel Zamora comes out. I think he made a video before this, actually, maybe, but maybe not. Then he comes out with this video and basically sells Manny up the river, all of them, okay? And he says that Manny was like, you know, Manny acted like it was no big thing, but he was like in his hotel room and he was totally stressed out about all this kind of stuff, I believe, right? And Gabriel was actually the one that accused Manny of being a social climber. That's where the whole social climber thing starts, is with Gabriel Zamora, right? Okay. And so then the Laura Lee thing happened, and then all of a sudden, Gabriel Zamora is over here, and he's buddy-buddy with Jeffree Star. In fact, Jeffree Star, after all of this, with Gabriel Zamora coming out, he's the one that posted the picture. He's the one that started Dramageddon, Dramageddon. All of a sudden, Jeffree Star is putting Gabriel Zamora in his ad campaign for the concealers. Do you remember that? Oh, wait a second. And Gabriel Zamora also did a review for Jeffree Star that was extremely positive, okay? So then they're friends over here and all this kind of stuff. Now, each of them still follow each other on all the social media, blah, blah, blah. People always say to me, why is it a big deal who follows who? Well, when you're talking about these friendships, I think it doesn't really matter. It is very much high school, but it's an indicator for the rest of us who is friends and who is not, who is interacting with each other, who is not. You know, and when you're friends with somebody, I think, you know, to some degree, you know, it shows like these relationships are still going on. So if you're following them on a certain social media app, you know, I think that it shows, hey, we're still friends with each other, we're still good Judies. And I think for us, even though it is high school, I get it, right? It is an indicator on how we can see if these people are friends or not, right? Okay, so now we got Gabriel and Jeffree over here. Flash forward, okay, to March. God knows what happened, you know, with Jeffree and all that. Now, my personal opinion, and I am going to share this opinion tonight, because I don't really care one way or the other about Gabriel Zamora. I just don't, okay? I think he's a shit stirrer is what I think. I think he told Jeffree whatever he had to do to get into good graces with Jeffree again, because I think he knew his career was done if he didn't, okay? And he, out of all of these people, literally has the smallest following. So he should have been the one that was the most worried about it, but he was also the one that started it. Then he sells all of his friends up the river, and he goes over, you know, to Jeffree's side and tells Jeffree what Jeffree wants to hear, and then he comes out with this video against Manny, okay? Flash forward to when this James, Toddy, and Jeffree thing happened, okay? Did y'all remember that? And Gabriel inserted himself again. Gabriel always inserts himself to any drama that is going on. I don't know if he starts this stuff up because he's only relevant if he has drama going on, or if he's not. I don't know if he doesn't believe in himself and his own makeup abilities, so if there's no drama surrounding him or whatever. Or I don't know if he has wings on his tongue and he just has to say things. But if you don't remember me and you want to come and say you're reaching, no, Tati, no! Came from the 30-40 minute Snapchat rant that he went on, okay? About how everything that came out wasn't true. And he came for Tati and was like, no, Tati, this isn't... No, Tati, no! Tati, no! Tati, no! And that's when he came out and said all that kind of stuff, right? But that was not how it happened. And what Tati accused James of was not actually how it all went down. Well, he's coming for Tati. He's indirectly coming for Jeffree at the same time, because Jeffree was the one that backed Tati on all of those things, saying that stuff was true, okay? So Gabriel is a player into all of this, and I have believed all along that people tell Gabriel way too much, that Gabriel really, really knows what's going on. So here you got all this going on back and forth, right? Here got Gabriel right up in the middle of it and all this kind of stuff, and people called him a fake friend, and people said all this kind of stuff, right? Okay. So now we don't really know whose side he's on, but we do know he's on James Charles' side, okay? And then they showed him going to the Kylie Jenner thing. Would you remember that? With James Charles and Nikita Dragon? I guess, listen, this is what I think, okay? I think Gabriel Zamora goes wherever the most popular social media likes are happening, okay? So if James is the one in the moment that everybody is looking at, and that didn't happen. That didn't happen until James started gaining his subscriber count back, right? And then who's right by his side? Gabriel. So he did come out with the statement when James was losing, but that was interesting to me, right? Okay, so flash forward. Now, we're coming up on this series that I believe they're all talking about behind the scenes. I think they all know what this series is about because leaks have come out or people are talking about it. Or I think they're nervous and there's really nothing to the series and they're all nervous, like, are they going to put us in this series? Are they going to talk about us in the series or whatever, you know? And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But then, all of a sudden, Gabriel is following Manny again, okay, on Instagram, and Manny's following him. The person that he made a video about, calling him a social climber. Now, I'm all for forgiveness, and I'm all about that, okay? But let's never forget the hills, okay, with Lauren Conrad and what's-her-face, Heidi Montag, when they're sitting on that couch at the very end of that one season. And she goes, can you ever forgive me? And she goes, I can forgive you, but now I want to forget you. Do you remember that? That's how I play all day long, okay? I'm just saying. I can forgive anybody out there, right? But I might not want you in my life. I'm just saying, okay? Burn me once, shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. I'm just saying, okay? Manny, you need to look up. So here he is. He's friends with Manny again. Now, I do think that in this community that they live in, where they're all going to things, like they were all at the Lady Gaga thing the other night, I do think that it would be really, really hard to live with that, to live within that community and thrive and be like, oh, there's Gabriel over there, I can't stand him, and blah, 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 there's Manny and Nikita, I can't stand her, and all this kind of stuff. By the way, I'm getting tons and tons of messages. This is where I'm going to say, some people send me stuff, and I'm like, is this a reach? Is this not a reach? Whatever. That Brett man is deleting pictures of he and Nikita Dragon on his channel after the whole situation with his sister came out. I went over to his Instagram. There are still tons of pictures of him and Nikita over there. So I don't know if he's deleting pictures of Nikita over there. I can't find evidence to that. I've never had like a screenshot of Brett Man Rock's, of his Instagram to know if he's deleting pictures of Nikita, but I believe they're still friends, so I don't know that there's anything to that, to the people that continue to send that to me and ask me. I get sent stuff all the time. You guys think that I just like sit here and go, oh, I'm gonna sit here, whose lives should I try to ruin? No, I don't do all that, okay? People send me messages all the time. They're like, oh, so-and-so unfollowed so-and-so, and I go look, and there's like nothing to it, right? So, anyway, so that was interesting to me that people were saying that about Nikita and Brett, because I couldn't find that there was a lot of pictures that were deleted. But anyway, so then he's commenting to Laura, right? Which was also the part of that whole situation over there. And I'm like, we already know Jeffree doesn't like Manny, okay? And now he's friending Manny again, and he sided with James through the whole situation in part 2. But is he still good with Jeffree over here? Like, what's the deal? I mean, if I were Jeffree and I was looking at that, I'd be like, what game are you playing, Gabriel? Are you sitting on that fence and you don't really care? Or are you just trying to be like Switzerland and be everybody's friend? Because I'm telling you, sometimes that ain't a good look, right? Because then what that means is that you're co-signing somebody's stuff sometimes. Sometimes, you know, like, and who knows? There may be conversations that are going on behind the scenes where they're saying to that, you know, he's saying to specific people, hey, this is what I think you need to do, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. And I respect that, you know? Not everything has to be public. But it is interesting to me when I start seeing this siding of friendships again, okay? So I'm saying to you right now, on September 21st of 2019 at 5:40, the time just changed, 5:49 p.m., that as of today, Gabriel and Jeffree are still following each other. So, when I make a video in 2 weeks and I say that I unfollowed each other and everybody comes to me and goes, why does anybody care? This is so high school. It matters, okay? Something's going on behind the scenes with all of their friendships. Now, as somebody that follows this stuff, this is why I have an issue with this, okay? Manny got canceled last year, all right? He just made a video say, am I still canceled or whatever. A year later, Manny is continuing to lose subscribers on the regular basis, right? Now, we all know, okay, his social blade's in red, but his life is in green. I actually have to tell you, okay, I kind of lived for that quote. I thought it was kind of cute. Like, I love a catchy quote all day long, so I thought that was cute, and people will always remember it. So I thought that was kind of smart. But anyway, you know, he's still losing off this. He lost brand deals, okay? He lost respect from a ton of people, right? Off of Gabriel's video that he made because of his conversation with Jeffree Star, that then he came out against Toddy, that now he's friends with Manny again. I am so confused, okay? So we're not just talking about friendships and high school and this is BS and this is social media. We're talking about people's careers. We're talking about people's livelihood. We're talking about people's products, okay? We're talking about the fact that when Manny releases a product, people still come for him. You're a social climber. Your products will never be good, blah, 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 whatever. This has affected Manny's business, right? So it's interesting to me. Do I believe that Gabriel doesn't deserve redemption? No, I don't believe that anybody's above that. I think he's a human being, and I think that if he and Manny can sit down and talk, I think they totally deserve that. I hope that, I wish, all honesty, I mean, it would be a sad day if I could sit down here and never make another drama video. But if all of these people would get along again, you think they're not going to find things to get along with or make videos about? When they were all friends, we were making videos on drama channels. Trust me, we were making stuff about somebody changed their wig and it'd be a 20-minute video, you know? So we can make videos about stuff if we want to, right? That's the reach part. But you know, the thing is, to me, is I wish these people all could get along and be civil towards each other within the beauty community. It makes me sad. In the community that is supposed to be about making people feel beautiful inside and outside, you know, the most ugliness occurs. And I have watched a lot of other communities, and I am participating in a lot of other communities, like the booktube community and the review community and things like that. And I do not see the ugliness that occurs within the beauty community. I really, really don't. And it makes me really, really sad, you know? The other thing, though, I think is interesting is, as much fun as we want to poke at Gabriel Zamora, he is a truth teller. And I think that what happened with that whole no Tati no video, which is funny, and I probably wouldn't be saying it anymore if nobody thought it was funny, is that he really did come out and tell some truths. So what does Gabriel know? Like, what does he know behind the scenes? Because if he's starting to switch things up and like people's tweets and tweet them out and things like that, either he's just not wanting to pick sides anymore, which, hey, I appreciate that, and that could be what it is. Or does he really know something? It'll be interesting to see what comes out. I'm telling you guys, this Cheese Whiz stew is about to heat up. So anyway, and nobody likes Cheese Whiz stew. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.